Of WashDOT about the upcoming approximately 2-week closure of the Alaskan Way Viaduct to allow the Bertha tunneling machine to go underneath. Travis, why don't you get us started with what drivers can expect?
So the first thing folks can expect is we actually have a date for this closure now. It starts the morning of Friday, April 29th. So 2 weeks from today, starting with the morning commute, that's our first commute without the viaduct. Now that's going to put approximately 90,000 drivers a day somewhere else, whether it's on downtown Seattle city streets or on I-5, 405, 520, other routes around the Sound. So this is the time to really start planning your commute, looking at that additional transit route, see if you can flex those hours, maybe work from home, start maybe finding a carpool buddy. This is going to be a fairly significant challenge for everyone involved, and we're hoping that drivers can do their part and get through this together.
What kind of coordinating have we done with other agencies, the city, that kind of thing?
Heavy coordination, working with Seattle Department of Transportation, King County Metro, Sound Transit, Community Transit. We're doing what we can to enhance transit, make sure our traffic management centers talk to each other, solve problems in real time, clear blocking incidents and stalls, whether on the highway system or on the Seattle City street grid. But none of those are silver bullets, and we do need drivers' help. We do need those 90,000 drivers a day to find another way to travel for 2 weeks starting on April 29th.
Laura, why are we closing the viaduct completely for these 2 weeks?
It's really a precautionary move. It helps us better monitor the structure and also allows us to be in a position if there is some ground strengthening that needs to be done, that we don't have to do an emergency closure. And as we've all experienced here, emergency closures are really, really nasty things in Seattle. And as bad as a planned closure is, it is less problematic in Seattle than an emergency closure is.
Travis, where are we expecting most of that traffic to head to with 99 closed?
Well, it could go in a lot of different places. It's definitely going to put a lot of pressure on the I-5 core going through downtown Seattle, but that'll quickly ripple out to 520, I-90, as well as the east side. It spills out into 405. So this will have a region-wide impact. So no matter if you live in Issaquah, Bellevue, other areas around the Sound, this is something you will want to pay attention to. And don't forget the downtown Seattle city street grid. I mean, anytime we have the viaduct closed, those city streets can't take a lot of additional traffic. They're at max capacity, just like the rest of the system. So planning ahead is definitely going to be key.
What are the starting and end points of the closure?
Essentially, it's at the West Seattle Bridge and Western Avenue, just south of the Battery Street Tunnel.
About how long of a distance is that?
It's about 2 miles or so.
Okay. We did this a few years ago. We had 99 closed. What at that point did we see?
We saw traffic patterns dramatically shift. We saw the morning commute start a lot earlier, as early as 4 a.m. And we saw it stretch out a lot longer as well. The commute kind of hung around until about 10 o'clock or so in the morning. The afternoon commute started a lot earlier as well, starting around 2 o'clock and running as late as 8, depending on incidents and events in the area.
What are some of the resources that drivers can plug into to kind of stay updated on what's going on out there and kind of plan ahead?
Well, first and foremost, we have 99closure.org. That's our clearinghouse website for everything about this closure. But we have the tried and true methods as well, the Seattle area traffic map, which a lot of folks use to plan their commutes, our travel times page, as well as the WashDOT app.
Okay, anything else that people should know as we start getting closer to this event?
This is all about preparation, knowing what to expect with traffic and transit, being mindful about how and when we travel is the key to getting through this. So we can change the way we drive for 2 weeks starting April 29th. We'll get through this together.
Great, thanks a lot.
Thanks.